Hi, I'm back. Not sure what happened, but this is going to have to be part two of episode four of Dr. Death from the Peacock channel. Well, the episode left off where I left off, because not the episode, I don't know what happened with this camera, but it left off where Dr. Dunst was talking to Kim in the house, not in the house, I'm sorry, in the office, and he was asking her what did she want to do? What did she aspire to do? And she said, be a mother. And he looked at her like, you don't want to be a nurse? And she was like, no, where did that come from? He said, well, I thought all strippers wanted to be a nurse. And she looked at him at that moment because she felt like he was talking down to her. And so he tried to smooth it over with her and give her a kiss and said, oh, no, no, no. I was just trying to help you. I was just trying to help you. I said, well, damn. You think she a charity case? Because the way he said it, that just didn't sit well with me. But anyway, and I don't think it sit well with Wendy either. I think that was when she first started saying, you know what, he ain't shit. But anyway, the scene cuts to where Dr. Dunst is actually sitting in the office with an administrator from a hospital, not from the clinic that he wasn't working at a clinic, he was working at a surgical center. And it wasn't that administrator, but the name of the surgical center was Missy, and that was an acronym for something. Well, the administrator at the hospital was fully aware of what was going on at Missy, as far as the lead surgeon over there, how he kind of kept the training wheels on all of the surgeons. Even though they were full doctors, he kept the training wheels on because he wanted to really make sure that they knew what they were doing when they went out to other hospitals and to work on their own. Well, she was telling Dr. Dunst, you know what, you're such a decorated physician that it's really a step back for you to go over to Missy. And I think you need to consider going to a more prestigious hospital. She was really talking about her own. And I think it was Baylor, but I'm going to have to come back on that one. Well, anyway, she was just telling him, I think you need to consider coming to a larger facility so that you could potentially be the chief of neurosurgery. His just fireworks start popping off in his head because he felt like, you know what, I can run shit pretty much. But anyway, she kept telling him that let's have a conversation about it. So, and I guess she thought a perk was if she would give him some tickets to sit in the skybox at a professional sporting event. Well, it cuts over to where Jerry and Wendy were sitting in the skybox, and they were talking about the offer that Dr. Dunst had received from the administrator. So he was saying that he wanted to work at that hospital, but he still wanted his own facility. That's ultimately what he wanted, so he can do all of his research and everything. Well, he was telling them that he had found a location, and he told Jerry some of the things that he was going to be doing. And Jerry was offering suggestions, say, hey, you may want to hire somebody because, it's going to be a lot of work with everything you're going to have going on at the clinic. He said, well, I think I found someone. I really think I found someone. Jerry was like, oh, really? Who? And he said, pretty much just telling Jerry, you're getting ready to be my marketing manager. Now, Jerry has no marketing experience, and Dr. Dunst is just giving him a job because he's his friend, not because he's qualified to do the job. Well, at that point, Jerry was ecstatic, but again, you could tell those two gentlemen are not equally yoked, and I don't know what the root of their friendship is. It could be the drugs. Remember, I told you they was doing cocaine and LSD, so it could be a drug root, maybe. So we'll come back on that. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this episode right here where they were in the skybox talking about starting a new practice. Just remember how he was talking to Wendy. He's going to bring up that nursing situation again to Wendy within the next couple of episodes. But you know what? Wait, something else happened. They cut to a scene where there was a pool scene, and there was a young lady, had some high heels on. She had a bikini on. She had dark hair. She was sitting at a pool, and she answered the phone. Well, when she answered the phone, she immediately got up, got her stuff, and left the pool. The next scene cuts to where they're at Dr. Dunst's office, and she's coming through the door, and she pretty much just stopped at the receptionist desk and asked, I'm here to see Dr. Dunst. Well, Wendy was at the desk. And Wendy asked, well, who are you? Do you have a meeting? But she wasn't the most friendly, so her customer service skills could be polished up a little bit. And Kim just pretty much told her, I have a meeting with him. Kim pretty much walked past Wendy, went into Dr. Dunst's office. She had on some short blue jean shorts, some really high heel shoes, like a little tank top, and she was pulling a rolling suitcase, and she just pretty much bypassed Kim because she thought Kim was a peon. She bypassed Wendy. I'm sorry, let me get this straight. Kim bypassed Wendy and walked on into Dr. Dunst's office and then shut the door in Wendy's face. And Wendy was standing there. At that moment, you could tell they set that scene up to let you know it's going to be some shit going on as far as Kim, Wendy, and Dr. Dunst are concerned. When she sat in the office, she's sitting there, like I say, she had on some extremely short shorts, her leg was crossed, and she was talking to Dr. Dunst. So Dr. Dunst is just mesmerized by Miss Kim. And he said, I see you have a doctorate. Can I call you doctor? She said, no, Kim will be fine. So they kind of had a banter going back and forth, but you could tell there was some underlying flirtatious vibes going on between those two at a job interview. First of all, I didn't think she was dressed for a job interview, but hey, do what you do. So I'm gonna leave us at this scene. Just remember, episode 2 is where I told you, remember Kim, remember Wendy, but remember also I said the name Kim is gonna come back up. Well, guess what? Kim just came back up. So keep watching Dr. Death. This is episode 4, part 2. Unfortunately, because my camera cut a food today. Just keep watching the Peacock channel for Dr. Death. This is episode 4. I'm going to try to hurry up and do another review of episode 5. See you later. If you like everything that you saw over here, please consider sharing this video, liking, and subscribing. If not, hey, thanks anyway for coming over. Talk to you later. Bye, London. Bye, Bam.